Hello everyone. This video looks at diplomacy in terms of what it is and how countries can leverage to further their interests. Diplomacy is explained as the practice of managing relations between states through negotiation, communication, and representation to further national goals and reduce conflict. Countries use diplomacy to protect interests, build alliances, shape international rules, and solve disputes without resorting to force. What does diplomacy do? Diplomacy helps countries to achieve several objectives at once by, say, representing their positions abroad, protecting their citizens and interests, negotiating agreements, and keeping channels open during times of crisis. Take note that diplomacy is not only about peace, it also helps states to pursue interests in terms of trade, security, technology, and environmental goals through discussion and bargaining. In practice, diplomacy turns power and interests into workable agreements and expectations. How then can countries leverage on diplomacy? Countries can have bilateral talks to settle issues directly with one other country and preserve flexibility. Or it may be in terms of multilateral diplomacy to build coalitions and shape global rules in forums such as the United Nations and trade bodies such as the World Trade Organization, WTO. Or it can be in terms of public diplomacy and soft power to improve their image, attract support, and influence foreign publics. Economic diplomacy can also be used to win trade deals, investment, market access, and development support. Or you can use crisis diplomacy to keep communication even when relations are tense and prevent escalation. Why does diplomacy matter? A country that uses diplomacy well can increase its influence without overusing military power or coercion. It can also secure better terms in negotiations, manage rivalries more safely, and gain partners for long-term strategic goals. In that sense, diplomacy is a tool of strategy, not just etiquette. As an example, a country, say, wanting to increase its exports markets may use embassies, trade missions, and high-level visas to persuade other governments to lower tariffs, recognize standards, or to sign trade agreements. That is diplomacy being used to convert political relationships into concrete economic gains. Thank you for watching. If this video was helpful, please like, share, and subscribe for more international relations practitioner skills development tips on your consultant services platform, +263 78 566 9249.